Just when you think the world couldn't possibly get any crazier right now, extended video footage of the infamous phone call between Kanye West and Taylor Swift has gone viral on Twitter 4 years later. What is up, you guys? It's Sussan Mourad here with Clevver News. Hope you're having a great start to the week. And don't worry, Clevver News isn't going anywhere amid all this craziness happening right now. We're going to be delivering all the latest entertainment news from our at-home studios, doing our part to prevent the spread of coronavirus and keep everyone at Clevver safe. Now, you guys, we need to jump into this latest tea about Kanye West and Taylor Swift and that phone call. And good thing we're all social distancing and hanging out at home right now, because all this news about the Taylor Swift / Kanye West feud is a lot to get through. So if you haven't already, sit down, get comfortable, and grab yourself a cup of hot piping tea. And I don't know about you guys, but when I pictured this past weekend, I thought I would be relaxing and watching movies, not getting sucked back into the Taylor Swift Kanye West decade-long feud, but here we are. So let's rewind for a minute to make sure everyone is up to speed. Think back to 4 years ago when Kanye released his song Famous. As you would recall, after the song came out, Taylor said she was upset that Kanye called her a in it. But both Kim Kardashian and Kanye West said that Taylor approved the song before it was released. It was a lot of he said, she said, and the world became divided. Some were on Team Taylor and others were on Team Kimye. And don't forget, the feud between Kanye and Taylor started way before the song Famous came out. It began back in 2009 when Kanye infamously interrupted Taylor during her acceptance speech at the VMAs for winning Best Female Video Award. However, they seemingly got back to a better place until 2016 when Famous came out. When the song came out, there was a lot of discussion about whether or not Taylor actually approved the lyrics, and around that time Kim ended up sharing a few short clips from Taylor and Kanye's phone call, which was about the song on Snapchat, and after that a lot of people assumed that it was Kim and Kanye that were telling the truth.
I give a about is just you as a person and as a friend. I want things that make you feel good. I don't want to do rap that makes people feel bad.
Yeah, I mean, go with whatever line you think is better. It's obviously very tongue-in-cheek either way.
This is until this weekend when more of that phone call was leaked on Twitter.
It will be happy is because it has a very controversial line at the beginning of the song about you.
What does it say?
Okay. So it says,
the video shows a whole lot more than what was just in Kim's snaps. And honestly, it's a little heartbreaking to listen to Taylor earlier in the call, because you can actually feel how uncomfortable she is before Kanye shares what the lyrics are. And even Kanye could feel how uncomfortable she was.
It says, wait a second, you sound sad.
Well, is it going to be mean?
No, I don't think it's mean.
Okay, then let me hear it.
Okay.
Okay, now to get to the really important parts of this phone call. In the video, Kanye then propositions Taylor with the line he is thinking about, which actually isn't the exact line from the song. But before he shares the line with Taylor, we hear Kanye kind of buttering Taylor up by telling her how much his wife really loves the line now, even though she wasn't that sure about it at first, and how cool others think the line is. Kanye then shares this.
So it says, to all my Southside that know me best, I feel like Taylor Swift might owe me sex.
That's not mean.
Okay.
So as we just heard there, the line Kanye shared with Taylor was, quote, I feel like Taylor Swift might owe me sex, which wasn't the exact line from the song in the end, but nowhere there did Kanye mention the lyrics that we know Taylor was most upset about, and the ones she said she never approved, which were, quote, I made that famous. And while Taylor at first says that she needs to think about it,
I need to think about it, because I just need to, you hear something for the first time and you just need to think about it.
Yeah.
she doesn't seem to completely oppose the I feel like Taylor Swift might owe me sex lyric. In talking about how she feels about it, she says, quote, I'm glad it's not mean. I thought it was going to be like that stupid dumb which I think is a very important part of the conversation, because it clearly shows how Taylor feels about being referred to as a, quote, and it's pretty obvious from what she said in that context that she would have a very different reaction should that word have been used in the lyrics. Later in the call, Kanye does actually mention to Taylor the line that did make the final song, being, quote, I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex, again missing the part. However, Kanye says his wife Kim had more of an issue with that line. The clip ends with Taylor talking mid-sentence about which of those two lines might be used. We hear this.
Yeah, I mean, to go with
So it's clear from the clips shared online that the very controversial line about Taylor being "I made that famous" wasn't mentioned or shared with Taylor. We should also add that during that phone call, Kanye also propositioned Taylor with having her actually tweet out and release the song to her audience herself. Taylor again wasn't comfortable with this and explained to Kanye why. One thing that is important to note is that while many people are adamant that this proves that Kim and Kanye lied about getting Taylor's approval for the whole song, the clip doesn't show the entire conversation. However, the fact that Kim shared heavily edited clips of the conversation in the past and didn't actually include everything we heard here today does lead us and fans to believe that Kim and Kanye were trying to hide the truth, and further supports everything Taylor said to defend her innocence at the time. To refresh your memory, in response to Kim's Snapchats of the phone call supposedly exposing Taylor at the time, Taylor shared this statement where she said, quote, "Where is the video of Kanye telling me he was going to call me that in his song? It doesn't exist because it never happened. While I wanted to be supportive of Kanye on the phone call, you cannot approve a song you haven't heard." So as for any other parts of the conversation that happened between Taylor and Kanye, at this stage we will never know unless another video comes out that is the beginning to the end of the whole conversation with no breaks and no edits. However, from what we have heard now from the longer leaked conversation, it backs up everything Taylor has said about it to date. It also appears that what Kim posted from the very same conversation in 2016 was edited. It seems regardless of what Kim made it look like, it had nothing to do with the line "I made that famous." So as you can imagine, with all of this, Swifties have not held back. They nearly broke the internet after all these new developments and feel like Taylor finally got the justice she's been waiting for. And hashtag Kanye West is over party, as well as hashtag Taylor Swift was telling the truth, were both trending on Twitter when this footage was leaked. One fan wrote, "She's clearly uncomfortable AF with him saying she owes him sex, and tells him that she will think about it and let him know if she's okay with it, and also tells him that she wouldn't like it if he called her a and he never once mentions I made that line to her." Another wrote, "He didn't just fail to mention it, he deliberately didn't do so. Expose of the decade, hashtag Taylor Swift was right." Another shared this Photoshop piece and said, quote, "Kanye West must apologize to Taylor Swift. A solemn apology. It's been 4 years now, and what a psychological toll it has taken on Taylor Swift. You are a kind couple." And then they put a bunch of rat emojis. And this fan added, "Taylor told the truth. We knew from the very beginning and saw through their BS. So glad the rest of the world knows now too, and won't be able to ever again hold this against her." And there were thousands and thousands of more tweets like that. While both Taylor and Kanye have remained pretty quiet about this over the weekend, Taylor has subtly liked some Tumblr posts that are very telling about how she's feeling right now. The first one is this one that says, quote, "And that is how you let karma take care of itself." The next one is a Taylor told the truth mood board with this series of photos. And another one says, "Who was telling the truth the entire time?" So while she hasn't said anything directly, it looks like Taylor's not too upset about this video leaking. As for Kim, Taylor's fans have been asking Kim to apologize in the comments, and apparently, according to fans, Kim is deleting comments about Taylor. Kim subtly liked a tweet that said, quote, "The video showed nothing new. We all knew that. I'm so confused right now." To which someone commented, "Nothing new? Are you deaf or blind? I don't care, but why does she have to edit the video? Why let her release the full recording without playing it?" And Taylor finally said 3 times, "Think about it" means not agree, cannot understand the human language. And another person wrote, "The it showed the unedited version before it was chopped up and manipulated to make Taylor look bad. It showed how Kanye illegally recorded Taylor with the intent of editing and using her own voice against her. That video showed everyone proof of the real truth." Amid all the drama going down, Kim did actually take to Instagram to share something, but it had nothing to do with Taylor. It was a throwback pic of her and Saint. And it was there where people started to call out Kim in the comments saying, "Kim, just apologize. We all know the truth already. Deleting the comments won't work, girl." Another said, quote, "Wow, Kim Kardashian, why are you deleting comments? You and your husband needs to apologize to Taylor Swift." And another wrote, "Hey, don't delete the comments. You're a lawyer, okay?" Whew. That is some seriously piping hot tea to kick off your week with, am I right? You guys, that is the tea, but should there be more details to come out, don't worry, we'll keep you updated on everything right here on Clevver. But in the meantime, I really want to know your thoughts on this one. First of all, A, has this changed your thoughts at all on the situation? B, what was the most interesting part of the phone call for you? And C, do you think Taylor is really happy right now that this has come out? Get the conversation started right here in the comments section below. And after that, you can click right over here for more Clevver news. And as always, be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you never miss a Clevver news update. I'm your host, Sussan Mourad. Thank you for hanging out with me in my at-home studio. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.